I will be telling you all you need to know about Roblox, the strongest battlegrounds, and tips and tricks for it. So, pick a great skin to use. I would suggest skins like the strongest hero, hero hunter, or even the wild psychic. These are very good skins to use. I got some tips here. So, here are some tips. Let me try to fight this stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna try to show you a trick, but then this. I got no idea what I'm doing. I think we should go into my private server to review this, and I will tell you some tips and tricks that we will use for the Strongest Battlegrounds and all you need to know about it. The Strongest Battlegrounds is a battlegrounds game related on anime. It is a very cool game, and I would suggest playing it if you like battlegrounds games. Here are some tips and tricks. So once you start hitting them, and then when they get to the floor, immediately try to attack them before they can do it to you. It's a really good tip and trick. Really good tip. And this game is really fun. Try to use great abilities. And try to use the right abilities too. Here's what you need to know about. Okay, here's what you need to know about ultimates. These are the strongest form of your character. For example, with the ultimate of some building up ultimates is a very good thing to do. And in order to get ultimates, you will have to fight. You will have to fight enough and build up your ultimate bar. It will showcase a name. It will show a name here. You have to build up in order to get enough. Once it is fully built up, you can press this and then you will have an ultimate. Make sure to activate ultimates during the right time. Not only when you're not fighting people. If you're not fighting people, do not activate the ultimate. You can only do it if you activate the ultimate. You should only do it when you're fighting. This game is a really fun game. Right now, it is at its summer version right now. It is at its summer version. Summer 2026. And it's really cool. A lot of YouTubers have quit the Strongest Battlegrounds due to some reasons. But other than that, the game is really fun. Now, tip with Hero Hunter. I am now the Hero Hunter here. With every character, you will have to use the abilities at the right time. Like, for example, the Hunter's Grasp at the right time. I don't even know what the ability does. So let's see. See, that's what you should do. Now try doing this. Yeah. By the way, the praise let me fix it. But the praise pearl is so if you shield yourself from somebody hits you, then you counterattack them. Here's some good things. And yeah, what you should do with heal separation. Okay, here's a tip here. So if you jump and then, alright, let's be on top of the dummy. If you jump and then you press fastly to punch, then you will be able to do it. But I think it works at some certain times. Like when I think it's when it works out like when the enemy is at certain health, like a lower health. I think that's what it is. Let me see. Unfortunately, I killed it before I could do anything. Okay, well, whatever. We will redo this, okay? Okay, I am dumb. That was good. Okay. No one's got low health. I think you can do it with low health. So I think oh, that's how to do it. Oh, yeah. But you can also do it jumping, I think. Then, let's go to the Heroes Hunters Ultimate. Yeah! Here's the ultimate. A character's ultimate is usually stronger than its first form. So, yeah. And the ultimate is very strong. But when you're at ultimate, you will see that the bar is going down. If it goes full down, then that means the ultimate is done. So there we go, now the ultimate is done. And here is a tip. Okay, do this. Wait, oh no, do this. See? Alright, so you may be asking, how do I do this? Hold on, let me just wait until my ability gets up. Never use this when the enemy is not attacking. Only when it's attacking you, but also, the enemy is really smart, okay? See, you can do it like when you're down on the ground, I think. I don't know. But, okay. Only use the praise pearl when the enemy is attacking you and they are not prepared for what you are about to do. If you do, then you can counterattack them. That will be really cool. Alright, here's a tip. Alright, do this. How to do that is you press flowing water and then immediately after you're done, you go dash and then you hit him. And then you hit the dummy. I will show you it again. That is how it should work when you do it. So that is tip for Heroes Hunter. And that is the showcase of Heroes Hunter, and now we will do Destructive Cyborg. This is really destructive. I will show you what you should do with this. Alright, I'm currently trying to get to the dummy. And here's a trick with Jet Dodge. Only use this if you're trying to get away from an enemy, or you're far away from an enemy and you want to jump scare it, and you can go ahead and do Jet Dive to them, and they will get damaged. Here's what you should do. Okay, only use the blitz shot if your enemy is far away and trying to get to you. Or if your enemy is just far away. Only use it at direct, do predictions or something like that if you're very far away. And then, yes, it will be very helpful. Here's what you should do. Make note that when you do an ability, when the characters have very low health, it will actually be like, alright, so here is the normal form of this. And now I'll try to get them down. That's the normal form. Then I'll wait to get it a little more down. Okay, 4.9% should be good. Maybe 1.9%? Alright. Let's see. You can use crime. I don't know if that's it. And then there we go. That is the comparison. Abilities are a little different when you attack the enemy when it's at low health, like 1.9% or 4.9%. Now that is all. Here's what you should do playing as this. The ability is again a little different when the enemies have very low health. Here is its ultimate! This is very cool! Incinerate! Yeah, you do not want to be caught in that because you're gonna be like stuff like that. That'll be pretty bad for you. So yeah. Here is hold on, I'll Okay, I'm back, and I will showcase the Kick Thunder ability in just a second. To make this faster, I will immediately get the ultimate, and just a minute, the awakening, and I'll do this. And I will showcase you the Kick Thunder ability. It's just a thunder kick. It's really cool, but I did the wrong thing. Maybe I'm gonna have to wait to do it again. Okay, this is good. This is the time we should do it. I think that's working out. That's gonna happen. Alright. And I did it again. Well, that is Destructive Cyborg. Now we will move on to Deadly Ninja. Deadly Ninja is a character with a katana. It is very strong. And yeah. This is weird. How to do this. How to use. Alright, so you only use Flash Strike when your enemy is far away and you want to dash to him and then also attack him at the same time. It's really cool. Use Explosive Shrunken when your enemy is far away and you want. Alright, I will showcase the two things, okay? Here's what you should do with Flash Strike. Explosive Shrunken. And so yeah, it throws like kind of like a little explosive dot. And it gets to the enemy and explodes it. Here we go. Now let's give the Awakening. And here it is! Oh yeah! This is the Awakening. And that is very cool, I know! These abilities are so cool. The Strongest Battlegrounds devs did this pretty good. This is going to showcase of look at it, so cool! Only use harness for this. Let's give ourselves an awakening again. Then, when you use harness when the enemy is far away and you want to explode him. Okay. This is very cool ultimate. It's honestly one of my favorite characters in Strongest Battlegrounds. Character, yeah. Beautiful. Look at that, man. And we are doing very good. And there we go. Enough yapping about Deadly Ninja, and let's move on to Brutal Demon. This character also has a katana, in case you're not knowing. Actually, no, this character actually has a bat. No, I am mistaken that for a katana. The actual one with another katana is the Blade Master. I'll showcase this after the Brutal Demon. Here is this. This is basically just dead, so goodbye. Now let's go in here and boom! Bing, boom, boom, boom. Only use the Grand Slam when your enemy is far away and you want to attack him. You only use the full ball when you want to jump. It's like this. You dump out. I'll show you in a minute. And then here is the Grand Slam. Also, you need to be moving. Okay, I will show you guys in just a second here. Let me actually turn on, like, no cooldown. Make me way better at this. Alright, this is the distance you want. Actually, it's not really. Move right distance. No, I accidentally did the wrong thing. This. That's better, but not best. And yeah, it's pretty hard with the distance. But yeah, that's good. And there we go. Here is full ball. That's what you should do with it. This is really cool, and here's what you should do. Hold on, I messed up. Hold up. And that is wonderful. I will show you the awakening now. And this is its ultimate, and it backs itself. For some reason. This. Oh. Now that is wonderful. This is countered. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's another counter attack. It's alright, similar to that Hero Hunter thing. Yeah. This is a tornado! That's basically like a tornado. Except for some sort of But okay. We are now smacking ourselves again. Basically, I think I sort of... Yeah, this is another one. And it's a very cool ultimate. Yes, it's a very cool ultimate. It's very cool. Hold on, let me do it again. I got this time. This is very cool. But now, well, we've all been waiting for a massive solar storm. What the? The brutal demon. It also has a katana, but this one's very cool, and we've all been waiting for it. And there we go. Boom. Where's the dummy? Okay, well, he's already dead. Okay. Yep, yeah, there's all the abilities. Okay, come on. No, that's another counter ability. This is genuinely very cool. Uh-oh! But you add the fire on it. After that happens. Well, that's what you should do with it. That's a counter. Gonna be the same mistake. And that is again. It's very cool. Now we shall give ourselves the awakening and the scorching blade. Very cool. Yeah, we might have sent the dummy 40 numbers. This is very cool. This is very cool. Look at this. Oh my god. Look at katana, bro. That is the coolest variant of the sword of fire katana, bro. So cool. We're using katana strats. Oh my gosh. Looking inside his atoms and everything. Breaks the fire. Kills the dummy's atoms and then boom, it dies. He dies. This is so cool. Look at this. Oh my god. honestly very cool. Let's showcase this again. Wow, that's so cool. And there we go. Now we have the Wild Psychic. Very cool one. And here we are, the Wild Psychic. By the way, you can pick up a trash can and then you can throw it at people, and it's really funny and cool. But here's what it is. It's very cool. Stone problem. Here's, yeah, you can just crack them inside. Boom, 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 boom. Explosive push. Exclusive push. You can basically like fly with this kind of. And you can like do that. That's cool. And then the crushing pull. It pushes the dummy towards you. Alright. Very cool. Here's what you should do with it. That's what you should do. And boom! Now you've all been waiting for the awakening. This one is very cool. Terrible tornado. Let's showcase this one. And they die. Sorry, I'm not. Sky Scratcher. She's very cool. You go in the sky, then they drop down. No, I need another dummy. Did the last one already die? I don't know where they. I don't have enough time to. I'm just trying to do something else here. You got me with me, buddy. Die, die. Yeah, I'm gonna go crashing away. Cosmic Strike. One of my favorite abilities. Look! It sends a meteor! That is very cool. And then we got the martial artist. This one is very cool. Wet knee, it is 610. I might have to eat in like a few. But here it is. Cool. Here is the head first. And that is food berries. Alright, here's what you should do with this. And that is cool. I am going to move to your enemies fast and kick them. Yeah, it's a very good build. Hold on. Right, here's what you should do with this. Hold on. Oh my God. Bad. Boom. There we go. we shall showcase its awakening. Nah. And then it's dragon and go straight up to the dummy. Then here is its ability. First off, with bang. Very cool. And boom. And then that dragon goes away. And then there's there's the last. Yeah. And this is very good. Look at this. And then boom. And oh my! It is so cool. No, that was very cool. Now we have tech property. Now this one is very cool. First we got the little spiders, the weeboo. They try going to the people and then look, it's like this. Oh, and they explode them. Very cool. Oh, alright. Well, only use this when your enemies are far away, similar to the destructive cyborg blast. Then here's what you should do with it. No, okay. What you should do. This is the twin burst. Cool. Look. Finally, yeah, pretty cool. You can see do it. Look at this. It's a very cool ability. You can pick up multiple players at once and slam them to the ground. Very cool. And then it is time to show its awakening. One of the most unexpected ones ever. It's a Titan! And then here it is. Missiles. It explodes missiles straight to some players and yeah, my gosh. Just look at that. Just look at this, man. Oh my gosh. Don't you got boom! And then rocked on. Hold on. Just look at this. Now here's some tips and tricks. Here's a tip. Okay, here is a thing here's a secret you probably did not know. This is a thing you probably did not know. Let's say we have a dummy over here. Let's spawn the dummy. Where's the dummy? Spawn dummy. Spawn advanced dummy, man. Oh, the weakest dummy. Wait. Oh, that's advanced. Wait, you can make it. Okay, so, for example, get them close to a tree. Then you like this, like a tree punch. Alright, cool. Okay. Hold on, I think I have to be a different character. I know it's for the strongest hero, probably. Okay. So I'm here at a tree. And then go like here. Right here. Here's what a tree punch looks like. Hold on. Why is something working for me? Hold on, let me spawn a dummy. Okay. What? Okay, so I may not be able to do it, or I'm just doing it wrong. Probably not, I'm just doing it wrong. Wait, why? Okay. So there's like a tree punch. Like if you put an enemy against a tree. Wait, hold on. Maybe that was not the right tree. Maybe that was just not a good tree to do it on. No, it's not for trees actually. Hold on, I got this. Is my microphone on? Made that mistake in one of my videos. Getting to episode wave 72 and towards our... No, wave episode 7. Wave 72. Wave 72. Yeah, I made a mistake. Getting to turn my microphone on. Alright. We have spawned a dummy. And here's what a wall punch looks like. Like a wall thing. Hold on. You go to the wall. It does something.
Yeah, definitely on something to get the drinking time up to date.
Does something, I think.
I can't.
It does something. You put an enemy against the wall. You can go ahead and wall punch it and it does some stuff, and it's very cool. Anyways, I think I forgot.
Low acid coffee brewed at the
Okay,
right
let's spawn a dummy and then let's do this. Here, this the death counter.
It's still hot.
So what it is, the death counter is basically it's basically
Well, I can just hit the vape.
So if you
But that vape does absolutely
you must
nothing
be at the right
after taking the oil.
alright, well, let's showcase where the death counter
Big
is.
blob of that oil.
Alright, let's spawn an attacking dummy. Okay. Ow.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. So basically, you put the death counter at the right time, they punch you, and then boom, you counterattack them, and boom, they die. It's really cool. Let me showcase more of the ultimate abilities. I'm gonna have to eventually, like, Infinite Awakening. And Instant Awakening. The serious punch. Very cool. And then this is the table flip. Very cool. Basically, the culture and then you take the flip, they do not move, and then basically and then it brings you up ground and you die. This some tips and tricks for the Strongest Battlegrounds. Okay? And it's all you need to know. But I'm also yeah. There's some cool things too, like this summer and stuff. Pretty cool. Yeah. Well, anyways, that was it. I hope you like this, and also this setting is my things, my ability things. Look at it. It is like things you can do in the private server and stuff. You can auto one or maybe like auto one. Yeah, I'm using you. Yeah, you can spawn stuff, do stuff, and private servers with settings. But in the main servers, you can do some stuff with settings, but not all. Not like the admin thing and stuff, like spawning a whole entire crab in here. But by the way, it's not. This is what I looked, what I did, it's what I looked like before the Santa thing. I did the serious mode thing, and then turned me into that. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, that's everything I got to tell you. And goodbye. I hope you liked this video. Goodbye. And like or I draw a trash can.